Hi everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. You'll notice that I'm in a different space today. We're staying with my in-laws for Thanksgiving. Very isolating and being very safe, but just goes to show you that you can take your yoga practice anywhere. And in this case, all I need is a chair and a space to do it. So we'll get started with this chair yoga practice for today. So beginning by sitting comfortably in your chair, whatever that means for you today. So supporting yourself however feels best. So when you've arrived, letting your eyes soften or close. Also closing the mouth so that you're breathing only through your nose. And gently bringing the focus to your breath. Maybe noticing the air coming in is cooler than the air going out. Or just coming into the festive season, which is wonderful in many ways, but it can also be stressful, especially this year when there's so much going on in our world. So just give yourself permission to take this 1 hour out of your day to be present here and now in this moment. If you find yourself distracted by thoughts, no big deal. Just observe them and let them float away like a cloud, gently bringing your attention back to the present moment, the air flowing in and out through your nose. Keeping the focus on the breath, we'll continue to inhale through the nose. On your next exhale, purse your lips and blow out through your mouth as if you're blowing through a straw. And inhaling through the nose and exhaling with this straw breathing. And continuing like this, you may notice that your exhale is naturally lengthened with this straw breathing. Extending the exhale. It's a great way to relax the nervous system, can help reduce anxiety. Also good for lung capacity and breath control and releasing tension throughout the body. Just one more of these straw breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And letting go of the practice of closing your mouth and returning to breathing in and out through the nose. Just finding your natural rhythm. And using the breath to further anchor ourselves in the present moment. I invite you to repeat this mantra. If this mantra doesn't resonate with you, feel free to choose one of your own. As you breathe in through the nose, bringing to the mind the word joy, breathing in joy. Exhale, thinking of the word gratitude, breathing out our gratitude into the world. Invitation to continue like this, with each breath in, breathing in joy, and with each exhale, gratitude. Mantras are another way to bring ourselves back into the present during times of stress or anxiety. It's something you can come back to at any time during the day, not just during a yoga practice. And now letting go of the mantra and allowing your eyes to flutter back open. And all the sights and colors in the space around you return to you. And we'll begin, as always, with some gentle movements of the head and neck. So inhaling at the center, and exhale, looking over the shoulder to the right. Inhaling back through center. Exhale, looking to the left. Just continuing, moving with the breath. Following the inhales and exhales all the way to the end. Linking the movements. So now when you come back to center, shifting the gaze up and down with the breath. Being very gentle with the neck. We're now rolling the head from shoulder to shoulder. And if your neck is happy with it today, maybe rolling all the way around. And switching sides if you're doing that full rotation. We're bringing the gaze back to center. We're dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Just letting the neck hang, breathing into the side of your body. Maybe taking our arm options, so cradling the head with the right hand. Maybe letting the left arm hang. Feeling gravity pulling the shoulder down and increasing the stretch. Returning to center, switching sides, dropping the left ear down this time. And taking the arm options if they feel good. And directing the breath down into the side of your body. And returning to center. And rolling the shoulders backwards. Really taking it nice and slow, feeling every little snap, crackle, and pop. And releasing tension on the way down. And now switching directions, rolling the shoulders forward. And releasing. We often carry a lot of tension in our jaws, so just taking some movements of the jaw, maybe from side to side, loosening everything up, opening the mouth and closing it. And now tightening all of the muscles of your face as you draw the shoulders up towards the ears. And then sigh it out, releasing everything. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, contracting all your facial muscles. And sighing it out on the exhale. And one last time. And really letting everything go on the exhale, relaxing the shoulders. Extending the arms out to your sides to a T position, palms forward. Then we'll flip the palms backwards and forwards, getting some rotation in the arms and shoulders. Also working the shoulder muscles, holding this position. And releasing the arms back down by your sides. So we'll do some more breath with movement, and we'll flow through the breath of joy, which we've done a few times before. A very energizing breath. As you inhale, sweeping the arms up and above your head, arms by the ears. Exhale, bringing the arms down halfway, palms facing each other. Inhale the arms out wide. Exhale back to center. Inhale, lift all the way up again. And exhale, arms all the way down by your sides. We'll flow through that a few more times. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, release halfway down. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, release all the way back down. Do that 2 more times, just flowing on your own breath. And last time through. And releasing the arms down by the sides. And lifting your palms up, just extending and contracting the fingers. And now clasping your hands, rolling out the wrists. So maybe in a circular direction, maybe a little wave, whatever feels good for you. Just loosening up the joints of our hands and fingers. And releasing the arms back down to your thighs. We'll do a few rounds of our cat and cow breath. You know this one. And taking a deep inhale. As you exhale, sliding the hands towards the knees as you round the spine, chin tucking to the chest. As you inhale, sliding the hands back towards your body, arching the back, opening the chest, gaze lifting. And exhale, rounding the spine again. And inhale, arching the back. Do this 3 more times on your own breath. And returning back to a neutral spine. Bringing your right hand to rest on the chair for support. And do some lateral bends, flowing in and out with the breath. So inhale, lifting the left arm up by your ear. And exhale, bending to the right. Inhale back up. And exhale, gentle bend to the side. And just once again, finding your own rhythm, using your own breath. Maybe the next time you bend, holding here for a few breaths, feeling the stretch along the side of your body, and breathing here. And your next inhale, releasing the arm, coming back to center, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, bending to the side and flowing back and forth on the breath. And the next time you bend, just holding there for a few breaths. And on your next inhale, rising back up to center and releasing the arm down by your side. Moving down the body into the legs, we'll start to engage the hip joints. So walking your feet together, the insides of your feet together, scooting forward on your chair if you're not already there. We'll just begin to butterfly the legs out and then back in. Inhale as you let your legs drop wide. Exhale, release. And taking the legs as wide or not as feels comfortable for you. And we'll do this just one more time. And bringing the knees back to center, resetting in our seated mountain. Grabbing onto the bottom of the chair, maybe for a little bit of support. We're going to extend the right leg, straightening the leg. And draw the knee in towards the chest. Straighten the leg once more. Set the foot back down on the floor, and we'll switch sides. So inhale, straightening the leg. Exhale, knee bends, drawing the knee up. And straightening the leg again. Foot back on the floor. We'll do that once more each side. Inhale, leg extends. Exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, extend the leg again. And exhale, foot back to the floor. And left leg this time. Inhale, extending the leg. Exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, leg extends. And exhale, foot comes back to rest on the floor. And once again, resetting in our seated mountain. Now widening the feet, just maybe about the width of your chair. We'll come into a forward fold. Inhaling here in the center. And as you exhale, come down onto the elbows, elbows to thighs. And you can stay here in this half forward fold, maybe bringing the tips of your fingers together to rebalance your energy. Or you can release all the way, letting the arms hang down by your sides. Letting the neck drop if it's happy with that today. And wherever you are, seeing if you can direct the breath into the lower back. Taking just a couple more breaths here. And gently walking yourself back upright. And so we'll do, continuing our theme of moving with the breath, we'll do a few half sun salutations from the chair. So combining some of the things that we've already been doing. So as you inhale, sweeping the arms out to your sides, coming to meet above your head, palms together. As you exhale, swan diving forward into either a half forward fold or all the way down. Then on your next inhale, sweeping the arms back up to the sides as you rise up to seated. Palms meet above your head. And as you exhale, bringing your hands down to rest in front of your heart. We'll do this a couple more times. So inhaling, sweeping the arms up above the head, maybe lifting the gaze to look at your hands together. Exhale, swan dive forward, either half forward fold or all the way down. Inhale, arms sweep back up to the sides, lifting up to seated. Palms meet above the head. And exhale, hands to heart. That's once more. Inhale. Arms sweep up, palms meet. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms lift back up above the head. Exhale, Hands come to heart center. And releasing the arms down by your sides. We'll come into a seated goddess. So widening your feet really as wide as they can go. It doesn't matter really how wide they are. It's more about the position. It's just finding a place of comfort that works for you today. As you inhale, lifting the arms, bending at the elbows, making kind of like a goalpost position. These are our goddess arms. Fingers are spread wide. Lengthening through the spine, shoulders dropping away from the ears. Like the name suggests, this is a very powerful pose, also a very grounding pose, feeling the support of the chair and the floor beneath us. So we'll do a little flow between our goddess here and a 5-pointed star. So as you inhale, extend the legs and extend the arms up into a V. Your feet are kind of like up on the heels, making a star shape with your body. As you exhale, sliding the feet back in, bending the elbows, coming back into goddess. We'll flow through that a few times. So inhaling into our 5-pointed star. And exhale back into goddess. Using your own breath to guide your movements. We all breathe differently. We're all gonna look a little different. That's all part of the practice. That's once more, finding our 5-pointed star. And then back to goddess. And releasing the arms. Maybe feeling a little bit of tingling in the shoulders, giving them a little roll. Back in the other direction. Well, from here, we'll come down onto the right elbow to right thigh. And extend the left arm up towards the sky. You can stay here, or you can let the right arm drop, coming towards the floor, getting a little bit of a deeper side bend, almost like an extended side angle. And feeling how this might feel a little different than some of the other side bends we've done so far today. And gently release, coming back to center. And repeating that on the other side. So left elbow coming to left thigh. Right arm extending up towards the sky, maybe following it with your gaze or keeping your gaze wherever is comfortable. And holding here, or letting the left arm reach towards the floor. And you may notice, as always, one side probably feels different from the other. That's very normal. It's not that one's better than the other, it's just where we are. Gently releasing, coming back to center. We're walking the feet back, finding our seated mountain once again, recentering the hips. And from here, we'll just do some gentle circles of the hips. So Shifting the weight from side to side and rolling the torso around, rounding the spine as you come backwards, and switching directions. And resetting seated mountain. So we'll come into a warrior two. And as always, if the legs don't feel great for you today, just do the arms. Any motion is better than no motion. So definitely listen to your body today and do what feels right. So sitting back on the chair a little bit, turn the right leg out with the knee bent. And you can stay here. This is a perfectly acceptable position. Or extending the left leg back behind you, finding that warrior two position. So the right toes are turned towards the side. Left toes are turned slightly in. Just feeling that stretch through the inner thigh, hip flexors. And extending the arms, the right arm out in front and the left arm behind. And just taking a few breaths here, enjoying the power that we feel in this warrior pose. And flipping the front palm and letting the back hand come to the back of the leg. Simply arching the back, coming into a reverse warrior. And taking a couple of breaths here. And now we'll do a little flow between these two positions. And taking a deep inhale here. And exhale, extending the arms back into warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale into warrior two. And a couple more times. And once more, reversing the warrior. And exhale, finding warrior two. And releasing the arms. Releasing the legs back to center. And we'll take 3 rounds of cat and cow on your own breath. Inhaling, and then as you exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, arching the back. And when you're finished, your third cat-cow. Returning to center, and we'll move into warrior two on the opposite side. So turning out the left leg this time, bending the knee. And just staying here or extending the right leg out behind you, but slightly turned in. Again, noticing difference in the size, just something to observe. And we'll come into our warrior two arms. So extending the left arm to the front, and the right arm to the back. And noticing if you're carrying any tension in the face or the shoulders, anywhere in the body, and seeing if you can relax into the pose. Then on your next inhale, flipping the front palm and finding a reverse warrior on this side. Bringing the right hand to the right leg, slightly arching backwards. And breathing here in our reverse warrior. And taking one more deep inhale here. And exhale, flowing into warrior two. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, sinking back into warrior two. And just moving with the rhythm of your breath. Do this once more. Back through warrior two, releasing the arms, releasing the legs, coming back to center. And now we'll do just like we did at the beginning of our practice. So contracting all the muscles of the face as you inhale and draw the shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, letting it all out on a sigh. Once more, inhaling, contracting everything, sighing it out. And last time, inhale and exhale. We'll take our seated pigeon now. So you know the options. We'll begin with the right foot. So either extending the right leg out in front of you and then opening the hip, rolling onto the outside of your foot. Just feeling that openness in the right hip. Or for a little bit more intense stretch, bringing the foot to rest on the thigh. Whichever option you've chosen, grabbing onto the chair for support or putting the hands on your hips. Take a deep inhale and exhale, folding over the front leg. Breathing here. And on your next inhale, rising back up to seated, releasing the leg, maybe windshield wipering your legs, twisting from one side to the next. Switching legs, so extending the left leg and rolling out onto the side of the foot, opening the hip. Or maybe helping the foot up onto your thigh. Grabbing the chair or your hips. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Beginning to lean forward. Stopping at the first little whisper of sensation. And on your next inhale, rising back up to center. Releasing a leg, either windshield wipering or just giving your legs a shake, taking any movements that feel good for you. And we'll do a little bit of core engagement or twisting in our final resting pose. So bringing your hands clasped behind your head, taking an inhale and bringing the right elbow towards the left knee, contracting through the abdominals. Inhale, rising back to center. Exhale, switching sides. And moving back and forth, side to side, engaging your core. It matters less how far you bend, more just that you're engaging the muscles of your middle body. If you'd like a little more, you can also lift the knee to come to meet the elbow. Moving on the breath, side to side. Who says you can't get an ab workout while you're just sitting in a chair? And once more each side. And coming back to center, releasing the arms. And we'll close with some seated twists, and we'll flow back and forth with the breath. So inhaling, sweeping the arms up by your ears. And exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale, twisting to the left, bringing the right hand to the left leg. And just flow from side to side a few times. Wringing out our abdominal muscles and the spine. Internal organs. And the next time you twist to the right, we'll hold. Maybe pulling yourself a little bit deeper if it feels okay. The twists are really great for promoting healthy digestion. It's something good to do maybe after the Thanksgiving meal. Really, as I've said before, massage those internal organs. Encouraging the digestive process. And your next inhale, coming back through center. And exhale, twisting to the left and holding. We always want to twist first to the right and then to the left, because that mirrors the actual digestive process from the ascending colon through the transverse colon and then into the descending colon. maybe more information than you were looking for. And on your next inhale, arms rise, and exhale, releasing them down by your sides. So now I invite you to just take any last movements that feel good for you before we prepare for our closing meditation. Maybe bicycling out one leg and then the other, a windshield wipering the legs, maybe some of those hip circles or a cat-cow. Whatever feels good. Get the wiggles out before we find stillness in our seated Shavasana. And when you're ready, coming back to a seated position or seated mountain, begin to make yourself comfortable for our Shavasana. So if you'd like, you can also come down onto the floor, onto your back, or maybe just leaning back in the chair. Whatever position is going to be comfortable for the next few moments. And once you've found stillness, letting the eyes soften, and then maybe close if that's comfortable. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhaling fully through the nose. And bring your awareness to your breath, just as it is. No need to change anything, just noticing. Maybe your inhale is longer than your exhale or vice versa. Just spending a few breaths and really getting in touch with the felt sensation of the air coming in and out through your nose. Feeling where your body comes into contact with the chair. Knowing that you're safe and well here in the present moment. I'm going to guide you through a gratitude meditation adapted from Deepak Chopra. Gently bring your attention to what you can hear, without putting any labels on the sounds. Just notice your ear's ability to hear. Giving thanks to your ears for working so well, for allowing you to hear everything that makes up this moment. Thank your ears for letting you hear the voice of your beloved, your favorite song, or the birds singing outside. Next, bring your attention to your sense of smell, for your appreciation to your nose, for letting you smell things like fresh baked cookies, wildflowers growing in a field, a wood-burning fire. Without your nose, you couldn't taste your favorite meals, breathe in the ocean air. So give thanks for your ability to smell. Now offering gratitude to your taste buds, to your tongue and your mouth, for letting you taste your favorite coffee drink and the array of foods that nourish your system. To your lips for kissing your partner, children, or pets. For your heartfelt thanks to your sense of taste, for letting you engage with all the flavors of the world. Now notice what you feel with your skin, the temperature of the air on the parts of you that are exposed, the texture of the clothing that's keeping you warm, the delightful sensations on your fingertips that let you feel the electricity in your heart, and holding hands with your soulmate or a best friend. To the skin that lets you feel the texture of sand at the beach, sense a breeze on the neck, or enjoy a good massage. Give thanks to the skin for helping you feel your life. Now to your eyes, and keeping them closed. Send waves of gratitude to your magical eyes for letting you see the world around you, for making it possible to make eye contact with your friends and see the smiling face of a child and the community that you surround yourself with. To your eyes, which let you see art, nature, and beauty in all its forms. To whatever degree your eyes let you see, thank them for all they do, for letting you take in the world around you through the windows of your soul. Finally, take a deep breath and notice how you feel in your heart. Connect to a feeling of expansion in your chest, and let yourself truly savor the full spectrum of your senses. Let it go, returning your attention to the balance between your inhales and exhales. Take another deep breath and connect to this moment. Offer your gratitude for everything in your presence that's holding space for you to sit here in meditation right now. Give thanks for your circumstances and livelihood, which give you the chance to sit in stillness and be grateful. To your health and physical capabilities that make it possible to sit quietly and improve your outlook and well-being. To the silence, the calm, the life, the love, the tears, the joy, and everything in between. Be grateful. Gently begin to expand your awareness. Starting to make some gentle movements, wiggling the fingers and toes, opening and closing your hands. And taking a big stretch. And returning to an upright position. Taking a deep inhale here. As you exhale, bringing your hands to rest in front of your heart. Feeling your practice with this gesture of respect and devotion. Maybe setting an intention to carry this feeling of gratitude, of thanksgiving throughout the rest of your day. Taking one more deep inhale, breathing in with joy. And exhaling in gratitude as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Be safe and take care.